Day 2 of Junk Journal January of 2024. What am I doing here? Let's take a look. Hi, it's Di from My Enchanted Journals. I turn just about anything into beautiful handmade journals. I live in Western Australia. Welcome to my channel. Good morning, lovelies. Thank you for joining me on my photographic journey through Junk Journal January. We did number 1 already. So the second one is quote. And in the effort to keep these videos under 10 minutes, let's get moving. So you would have seen yesterday's resolutions just there. Let's move to this page now. And with a quote, so I've got this quote here. It says, the most difficult thing in life is to know yourself. And that there is very, very true. And this is a photograph of me when I was 16. And when I look at it now, I think, goodness me, I was really quite beautiful, but didn't know. And there you go. There you have it in a nutshell, hey? I'm not going to discuss these people because they're no longer in my life. But, yep, that's me. So I'll be using this part of the photograph and getting rid of this part. All right, let's get started and see what I do with this. I think the background is still too busy for it, so I'm thinking it might have to cut all the words out or make them narrower and do maybe a journal card or something like that. Alright, so this is the piece of card that I actually cut it out of. So I've cut the back of that because the back of that is quite nice. Still a little wide, well, no, it will fit. And I don't want to use this part, so I'm thinking that I will maybe collage this and then we can stick this over the top along with my photograph somehow. Let's see if we can just straighten that up a bit. That's better. Alright. And I'm thinking I might get a couple of the photo corners out of that old album to use in there. But let me see about what I'm going to collage the back of the journal card with first. So I have a whole load of images that I keep in this envelope, just from magazines, just images that I think will be great for using in junk journaling. And I've just found this, and I think this looks really nice. So let's see. So this will be like a journaling card. And we can put, it just looks wise to me, so like a lot of wisdom. I like the words coming out here. I like that this will sit over the top here, maybe with some fabric underneath. And then my photo I thought would look nice here, like that on this journaling card. So sort of like that. Still not sure about whether I should cut out these words or I really want to keep the quote. It's kind of the same colour. Alright, let me have a think. But I do like the composition of that and I like the words sticking out there. So let me have a think about how I want it to be. Can't decide. Alright, because if I cut it up, then it's cut up. I can't change it. But it looks too bulky there. I wonder if some fabric behind it would look good. Let's have a look, see if I can find something. Alright, I don't seem to be able to get this card thing to work and for it to look right, but I've got this fabric that I've just been using up old paint on. And I'm thinking I might just cover that whole page over. So I'm just ripping open the seam. Started life as an old curtain. So I do like making marks on fabric because it does come in handy when you're doing journaling. So let's cut it across there. And we'll rip it. Get rid of that bit. And we'll cut down there. And we'll rip down there. I also don't like the rip down that side, so I might rip it again and get rid of the crimping shears. I think it was where I cut it off from whatever it started life as. But that's okay. Rip it down. Okay, so if I cover it over, because I think I'm getting like using the background and I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, so let's do this. And then I'm thinking here like this. See, I really like this sticking out here. I think that's nice. And his hands are open to the quote, which I've just cut around again, so that looks quite nice. And my photograph will still go in behind here, and it kind of gives a feeling of protection and wisdom, I think. I love these Chinese figurines and dolls and things. They're just gorgeous. Alright, and I'm not sure about adding quote. It might be enough that it is a quote, I'm thinking, because it doesn't look right on the page. So let me get this stuck down onto here where his hands are. Yeah, I'm thinking that is nice. Like he's telling me that the most difficult thing in life is to know myself. I love that. Alright, let me get this stuck down. Actually, I think I'm going to try and take this to my sewing machine. And I don't know if I can sew him down at the same time. That might be an idea. Don't know if he'll rip though, because he's just out of a magazine. Oh, decisions. Alright, let me see what I decide to do. Alright, so I've sewn all around it, and now I'm just going to do some crazy stitching up in the top left corner. I don't know how much of it I'll see once I put my photograph back in it, but while I've got the sewing machine out, I just thought I'd just do a little bit extra. And it's come up actually quite nice, and it didn't rip, so that's good. Sewn around. You can see all the stitching around there now. So that will sit on the page like that. I'm liking that, and I like the image too. So let's see if my photograph goes in there all right. I've left that bit open a bit. So yep, that will be in there like that. I kind of like it. It's like it's giving me advice. Alright, so I'm just going to take it back and just sew around here now, sew the actual photograph into place. Alright, can we see that now? So I've sewn all around there and closed up the hole. And so now we've got our little, I don't know if it's a Buddha or what it is, but it looks very wise, whatever it is. Alright, now to fix it in, I think I might just get a couple of staples. Okay, so there we have. The most difficult thing in life is to know yourself. Lift it up, it's a bit of a flap going on. And a photograph of me, of course, in line with the photograph of a day. Yeah, that stands out a bit better now. Alright, I'm going to call it done. Junk Journal January. Have to spend hours on it, do we? There we go. Alright. Thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.